Morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. The time is now 9:07 a.m. This is our weekly community development meeting. It is an amended agenda. Officially calling this meeting to order, attending Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios, and I'll ask Sandy, please, to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, then. Any potential conflicts of interest? No. Hearing none. Any changes to the agenda? Hearing none. Okay. First item of business, addressing the continuity for future continuation of Killdeer Lane, which is in the county, versus Killdeer Avenue, city. GIS and the City of Post Falls recommend approval to go with Killdeer Avenue for both portions of the road. A current resident is adamantly opposed to the change. Director Callahan, please.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, this is actually an informational item. I must have made an error and asked for an action item. I just need you to be aware of this one, because the man that's upset is upset, and you may hear about this. But I'm going to lay out for you on the screen, and you have on your notebooks the actual facts of the matter, which are the code requires, as you can see on the screen here, that my department must make certain changes under certain conditions. This is one of them, where no road shall have more than one name. Right now we have a road with two names that runs through Post Falls and our area. And so we've worked with the City of Post Falls to do what the code requires, which is on the screen here. And I've instructed the staff to go ahead and implement this. But if you go to the map, just so you know what this looks like, here's Post Falls on this side. Here's the road with two different names. This area is in the process of being annexed to the City of Post Falls, so it's unambiguous that this road really must have one name. Now's the right time to do it. The property owner that's right here, I won't mention it to the public here, for the public's sake, we'll keep it quiet, but you may hear from him. I just wanted you to be aware of it. In this case, in my view, there's not an option here. It's good planning practice. It makes for good emergency service, and it's the right thing to do.
What is the name that he wants, or she wants?
He wants to keep the road the same name it has today.
Which is what?
Lane instead of Avenue, I think.
But the post office probably is not going to get confused, even if they continue to use Lane or.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of a non-issue. But I feel for people when they change these things, because you have to change your checkbook, your other people, and so on.
Mine changed twice in the first 5 years we lived there. 2 times.
It's a wee bit irritating, I get that.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes with credit card payments, it could be an issue. If the checking procedure is really tight.
Or your credit report.
Yeah, and if they're not diligent, making sure everyone knows all the facts.
What's the man's reasoning?
I can't speak to that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that there is any.
All right.
All right.
One,
Yeah, Pat, please.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
just one other observation on that. If you look to the south on the map that says, that's labeled map for Killdeer, it looks like there's another conflict brewing, because there's East Bluegrass Lane in the county, and then you see,
right,
Tullamore in the City of Post Falls, and that street is named East Hope Avenue.
Right.
So
that's probably just a matter of time.
After a street that branched off of Highway 41 going to the east, which was always named Hope Avenue, even whether in the county or in the city, but it's gotten up to where it meets Bluegrass Lane now, so that's another conflict that'll have to be resolved down the road.
Well, how come Ramsey to Northwest Boulevard exists then? Why is there
That's in the city.
Appleway and Best?
And the city controls those things.
So the city can change the names if they
Right.
want, or have 2 different names?
Or historically didn't change it for whatever reasons.
Okay,
They're not bound by the same regs we are.
gotcha.
They have their own regs.
Right, and a lot of times those streets meet at an arterial, and so there's a clearly delineated line between the two, such as the examples you gave, or Government Way and, what's now called Fork Grounds Avenue or Lane or whatever it is, Fork Grounds Drive,
Okay.
right down there at the courthouse campus.
Okay. So,
That's it, unless you have questions.
it's an FYI.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Pat. Okay, then, so no action required. Moving on to item B, an executive session under Title 74. Motion to consider entering into executive session, please.
I move we enter into executive session under 74-2061F.
I second the motion. Aye.
Aye.
Aye, entering into executive session with Civil Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Pat Braden. So we're about to exit executive session. Is there a motion?
I move we exit executive session with no decisions being made and staff to proceed as discussed.
I second the motion. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Public comment? None. 9:28, meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Pat.